guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Never Age TV. And today guys, I'm making the veggies. These veggies are Kenyan, and they are called managu. We call them managu, and this is the way we make them, guys. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Never Age TV. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And this morning, I'm making some veggies. I'm preparing them. And these veggies, guys, these veggies are called managu. I don't know the English name for these burgers, but I'm a Kenyan woman, and in Kenya we call them managu. And guys, this is how we prepare them. They are very soft, you can see. So what we do is you prepare them like this. Prepare them like that, guys, and you have to make sure that you remove the green leaves. Don't remove the overgrown ones, or the ones that are almost turning yellow. Make sure you just remove the very fresh ones. And this is the way to do it, guys. You leave this stem. This stem, we don't use it. It's a stem that we just discard. Guys, this is how I do my veggies. That's the way I do them. They are very soft, as you can see. They are very soft, so I remove them like that. Like that. And I want to show you how after holding a bunch of them on my hand, how I now get to slice them the manual way. We don't even need a chopping board, and we don't want to mince them, so we just cut them big pieces like that. We do big pieces like that, and continue preparing. We are gonna continue preparing these others. And guys, removing them is very easy, because you just pick one stalk like this, and you just get to pluck the very fresh ones. As I told you, there are those that are starting to turn yellow. That is if they overgrow in the shamba before they are cut for use, they kind of turn yellow like this particular leaf. So we don't cook this one. That one we don't cook. We pluck these ones like that. And these burgers, these greens, these veggies are very soft. In Kenya we call them burgers. And these, when cooked, you can mix them with other green veggies that are called kansila. They look like kale, soft ones. You can also do them as they are alone, and then boil them and later cook them, just fry them with onion and tomatoes. And guys, I'm done with that bunch. Guys, African women have to prepare their veggies in good time for their families. So they make sure that the families get veggies when time comes to eat ugali. Guys, I did another video on ugali, how to prepare ugali. And today I decided to do this video to show you the veggies that go with the ugali that we prepared yesterday. And yes guys, here's the African woman doing her thing, preparing these veggies for lunch. So guys, I want to speak to you about chores of a woman in Africa as I prepare these veggies. And a woman is the homemaker in the African setting. A wife wakes up in the morning, sweeps the compound even before going to the bathroom, guys. We don't go to the bathroom before we clean our compounds, so we sweep our compounds. And when we do, guys, we make sure that we feed the chicken. That is the African setup. Many homes have got chicken. We feed the chicken, and if they are not chicken, there are those people with goats and sheep and cows. You feed them. If there are those cows to be milked, you milk them or delegate the milking. That is before you even take your breakfast, guys. That's the African woman. Then you get inside having known that the outside is taken good care of, guys. And as an African woman, this is what I did this morning. And now after that, it's when you get to go back to the house. Having known that the chicken are fed, the compound is well swept and clean, and you get to go to the inside of the house, guys. And now you have to shower, because of course you'll not shower before you sweep the compound. You shower the African way. There is the African way. Some of the bathrooms are outside, others are inside the house. Most of the bathrooms in the African setting are those structures that are outside the main house. Most of the time they're just behind the house. So you shower, brush your teeth. As a woman, make yourself maybe look beautiful. And after that, you come to the kitchen, guys. This is the story of an African woman. When you come to the kitchen, sometimes we leave our husbands sleeping if they are not. It's not a working day, like if it's a weekend. And you come sweep the compound and do ABCD out there, and then you come back to the house, shower, and make breakfast for them. When you make breakfast for them, guys, you will wake them up, or if they're kids to be woken up, yes, but if they're grown-ups, you will prepare their breakfast and let them know that their breakfast is ready. And after preparing breakfast, guys, you will be the last person to take breakfast, because you have to set the table. If it means the African way, yes, there is that small African way that we set our tables. We just boil the tea and put it in a flask. We bring it to the dining room, if there is one, and we put the scraps there with the bread, if it is there, or with arrowroots. Most of the times it is arrowroots or cassava that we take breakfast with, and the traditional roots, and we take tea. Once we take tea, the African woman will take last. After that, this same African wife will clear the table. And now, guys, proceed to the kitchen to do the dishes. We do the dishes manually, the African way. you have to go and wash those dishes that they have used for breakfast, and clean the kitchen. And when you do that, guys, remember, you've done so much, but it's still not, you've not even gone to your place of work. That is if you do some work. If you work, you have to maybe delegate the housework and rush to where you work. If you don't work, you make sure that you now start getting ready for lunch, guys. A time like now in Kenya, the schools are open. So the kids will be back at 3 o'clock. So if you have small kids that have already gone to school, you start making arrangements on what they are going to eat when they come back. This, guys, I'm imagining is now, it's going to be, after doing all that, it will be about 11 o'clock. And like now, guys, I want to tell you this is 10 to 12. And this is the time I'm doing my veggies in preparation for lunch. So this African woman will either go to work and delegate the cooking to the house girls, and if she is not going, she will do the cooking herself. She will do the preparing herself, and like I'm doing right now, I'm preparing these veggies for lunch and cook lunch. After cooking lunch, guys, this lady has not sat down since morning. Sometimes the water is in the river. You will leave the veggies prepared. Most of the times our menus are normally ugali that goes with these veggies. Sometimes githeri, which is a mixture of maize and beans, and such. So you leave the uncooked veggies and rush maybe to fetch water in the well or in the river. And on coming back is when you come now and start cooking your lunch meal. You come and start cooking your lunch and serve the family at about 1 o'clock. Guys, an African woman will not sit down, because even after cooking and serving the lunch, she again goes back to the kitchen to do the chores. There are utensils to be cleaned. Guys, I'm looking down because these veggies, when preparing, you have to make sure that there are no insects. So I have to keep checking to see that there are no insects as I cut them, and to remove the spoiled ones, like I showed you, the ones that are turning yellow. So guys, this African woman has not sat down since morning, and now lunch has been served, and the lady goes back to the kitchen to do the cleaning of the dishes and such. So guys, chores of an African woman are many. They are very many. And by 3 o'clock, if there are kids that were in school, they'll start coming home. They'll just find you having just done the dishes. And guys, guess what? These kids will come home hungry and dusty. And they'll not wait for supper. So they'll come and wanting to get something to bite. And as a woman, an African woman, you have to make sure that your kids don't go out to pray, because kids go out to pray after 4 o'clock or at 4. They will not go out and join the neighbors' kids when they are hungry. So you'll have prepared something for them to bite. And guys, the utensils that you had washed, again, serve the kids and get to wash them after that. Did I tell you that this is about 4 o'clock and you have not even sat down? And time has come to you to now go and start preparing dinner. So guys, you again go, leave the kids to now go and pray after feeding them something. And you set out to go and and shop, maybe for dinner. I'm imagining you didn't have the dinner in the house. So you have to rush to the market. This is at 4 o'clock or at 5 o'clock and buy something for supper. Usually in African homes, when we cook ugali, which I did in the previous video, for supper, you'll do something else for lunch, like let's say rice. You'll make rice for lunch, or matoke, which is bananas, or chapatis, which are yes, something made out of flour, wheat flour. And so shopping has to be considered as an activity in the course of your day. You have to go shopping. Sometimes you have to buy tomatoes from the market. Other times you have to buy maybe potatoes. There are times that we make our rice dishes with potatoes. And there are times we make them with cereal, cereals like green grams. So you have to go and shop. And guys, we are still looking at time, and this is about, I'm imagining this is about 5 o'clock, or sometimes at 6. And here you are, now again, preparing dinner. You have to prepare dinner for these kids. When does an African woman ever sit down? When does she sit down? Because she has to work for the family 24/7. And guys, I just wanted to talk to you about the African woman as I prepare these veggies, and tell you that an African woman is a busy woman. She has to make sure that the chores in the house are done, and not mentioning the washing of clothes. There are times we do all that, and there are days we've set aside for washing clothes. So we squeeze our time, like between 9 and 11, we do a bit of washing, or we do a lot of washing, the clothes by hand. And then after that, we go and prepare our lunch. So most of the times we do our washing at about, in the morning section. There are people who even wake up early by 5 in the morning to wash their clothes. And it's not easy, guys. An African woman will work hard in all aspects of the way to make sure that the family feeds, the family is clean, the children have gone to school. And guys, we are not through with the day, because these kids have not done their homeworks as yet. I also forgot to mention that some of these kids have to be picked from school at 3. If you have small kids that will not be able to bring themselves home, you have to go and pick them from the school at 3 and bring them home. Who does this? It's the African woman. And guys, on bringing the kids home, most of the kids usually have got homeworks given by their teachers that they have to take care of. And we are advised as parents to sit with our children and make sure that they do their homeworks as we help them. So, the same African woman, will sit with the kids before they set out to pray, and make sure that they finish up with their homeworks. Make sure that it is properly done before they go out and pray. And after that, you are going to allow the kids to go outside. You will not allow your children to go and pray when they are not through with their homeworks. So guys, you set them out to go and pray when you have checked on the homework. Before it goes to the teacher, you have to check yourself to make sure that these kids are through with their homeworks and in the proper way. So guys, evening sets in, and you have to make sure that these kids that have been outside praying, they are bathed. Some of them have to be taken to the bathrooms. There are those, maybe with those that are big, can maybe go to the bathrooms and shower themselves. But those that are younger, you have to bathe them. And even as you bathe them, some of them are already dozing. Do you know why? Because most of the African kids wake up very early in the morning, as early as 5 o'clock. So most of the kids leave home between 6 and 7 in the morning. So these kids wake up very early. And guys, because of the time that they wake up in the morning, they'll start dozing up over as soon as they come from outside. And that is the time you are hurrying to set up the dinner so that they can eat before they sleep. So guys, this is the way we survive in the African setup. We do everything, but we thank God and appreciate God that we are able to take care of our families. And guys, I just wanted to talk to you about the chores that an African woman takes care of or does in the course of the day. And that is that. Family comes first. Family comes first, guys. So guys, please like and subscribe to this channel, Never Age TV. That's why we never age, because we are always keeping ourselves busy, running up and down. Our blood is always boiling in our veins. Our heart is always thumping very hard. And guys, the cardios that we do when we are in the compound or in our homes is just enough exercise for our bodies, but we never age. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel, share, and hit the notification bell, and see you in the next video. Bye.